Berkeley, California boasts a world-class university with a beautiful campus and a legacy of political activism. Nearby in the city's gourmet ghetto, Chez Panisse is celebrated as the birthplace of California cuisine, and the original Pete's as the source of some very good coffee.
Cheers.
But there's much more to this city than just college and cuisine.
Well, this is one of the great urban views anywhere in the world. San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge in the distance. And right below me here, this is the city of Berkeley, 18 square miles if you count what's under the water out there in the bay. It is jam-packed with all sorts of hidden jewels. And the best way to find them is on foot.
Here we are at Mortar Rock Park.
Today, we'll explore some fascinating places in Berkeley and nearby.
Now this piece is called Good Fortune.
We'll witness ancient history.
And the lava brought it all the way here.
A modern form of music. And some of the funkiest outdoor art you've ever seen.
It's fascinating what these guys come up with.
It's amazing.
Well, I'm hoping to get people off their couches and off of their treadmills and out here to enjoy the beauty of the Bay Area. You know, it just
Elaine Lee will
so
be our
happy to be
guide.
alive.
Elaine is a Berkeley resident, an avid traveler, and a writer who encourages others to get out and see the world.
We don't have that much time on the planet, so why not see as much of it and enjoy as much of it as we possibly can?
Today, we're out to enjoy the unique pace and perspective you'll find by exploring places on your own 2 feet.
But we are going to strut, we're going to saunter.
And we're going to stroll.
We start on busy Solano Avenue in North Berkeley. Across the street, Elaine leads us onto a pathway that would be easy to miss if you weren't looking for it.
You know what's so neat is to find these little secret little alleyways like this.
Yes, and believe it or not, Berkeley has over 100 of these pathways.
The pathways wind through a pretty neighborhood known as Thousand Oaks. We follow Indian Rock Path as it climbs steadily to the east.
And wow, there's a big volcanic rock.
It is, you know.
Ending at a park dominated by one giant rock that originated south of San Jose.
They figure about 11 million years ago there was an enormous volcano and the lava brought these rocks all the way here and plopped them here. And they're very unique to this area. You don't see them anywhere else in Northern California.
This type of rock is called North Bray rhyolite. Scattered throughout the neighborhood, it's incorporated into many homes and yards.
Great place to see sunsets, fireworks, sunrises. It's just fantastic.
Indian Rock is the largest piece of rhyolite, and a set of chiseled steps lead to one of the Bay Area's best views.
Man, this is not bad.
Indian Rock is also popular with climbers, and it's steeped in rock climbing lore.
Actually, could call it like the birthplace of modern rock climbing.
The pioneers of big wall climbing in the 1930s developed and practiced their techniques here before scaling the heights of Yosemite.
This is the birthplace.
Right here in Berkeley.
Right here in Berkeley. What is all this here?
Our next stop explores another part of Berkeley's heritage as a center of arts and literature.
Here at Shattuck and Addison, Berkeley's new art district.
Here you'll find several theaters, a music school, lively cafes, and plenty of art underfoot.
The city came up with this idea about 10 years ago. They visioned a place where they would have interactive art. They said they want to get the art off the shelves, out the books, and in the street where people
Literally in the streets.
In the street so people could learn about it.
Works of visual art appear on walls and embedded in the sidewalk.
She wants you to listen to what the street is trying to tell you.
In the sidewalk, you'll also find more than 100 panels of poetry in prose.
Oh, here's one that's neat.
Most written by people who once lived in Berkeley. With all this walking, Elaine and I have worked up quite an appetite. We head into Addison Street's Jazz School.
It's a wonderful place to have lunch.
Founded in 1997, Jazz School teaches people of all ages and abilities to perform jazz. The school boasts a broad array of classes and concerts, places to practice, and a great little cafe with yummy sandwiches and salads. We enjoy a delicious lunch before Elaine has us on our feet again, showing us another spot that makes Berkeley's Arts District so vibrant.
Capoeira, we're going to Brazil, huh?
Yes, we are.
The Capoeira Arts Cafe serves up strong coffee and special dishes from Brazil. In the back, students of Capoeira practice the unique discipline that has its roots in Brazil and Africa.
Capoeira is a martial art form that was developed by the slaves in Brazil as a way to protect themselves, but it was disguised in the form of a dance so that the owners of the slaves wouldn't detect that they were learning ways to strengthen themselves and protect themselves.
Today, Capoeira still blends martial arts, dance, and acrobatics, all set to Brazilian folk music. The Capoeira Arts Cafe really comes alive on Friday nights when the music is live and the crowd is big. But even on a weekday afternoon, there are a few folks to watch, and it's hard to tear ourselves away. But there's one more spot we want to visit before the sun goes down. We reach Albany's Waterfront Park just in time to enjoy the late afternoon light on the Golden Gate. And we have plenty of company. This park, in the shadow of Interstates 80 and 580, just over the Berkeley line, attracts lots of people and their dogs.
It was a dump, and now it's a paradise.
The park also attracts artists who work with materials they find right here, an area that used to be a landfill.
Debris becomes media for works of art out here.
Yes, it is. I call it trash formation, you know? A transformation of something negative into something positive.
Old concrete slabs become canvases for painters, and sculptors scoop up scrap metal and driftwood from the bay.
All recycled material.
Elaine and I admire several fascinating sculptures along the waterfront. They're all left to the elements, which means the pieces in this art gallery are constantly changing.
You come out here, you'll see something one week and the next week it's gone. You know, a storm has hit, a wind has come, or vandals or something, and it's gone. But then you come back the next week and something else beautiful is in its place.
One fixture out here is a concrete structure known as Mad Mark's Castle. It's a favorite spot for teenagers and a great place to catch the sunset, while savoring the day's discoveries, from hidden paths to colorful neighborhoods and quirky art that comes with a world-class view.
You know, I've been around the world twice. I've been to over 46 countries, but I always come back here and always to Berkeley. It's my favorite place on the planet.
Berkeley's Indian Rock Path begins near the intersection of Solano and the Alameda. You'll find the city's Arts District on Addison Street between Shattuck and Milvia. And Albany's Waterfront Park is at the end of Buchanan Street, just west of I-80 and 580. For more information about the places we went today, log on to our websites, bayareabackroads.com or cron4.com, or call the Backroads hotline at 415-447-6300. Coming up, discovering a piece of old